Hey, welcome back guys for another video unboxing with CustomPCReview.com. My name is Sam, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Creative Sound Blaster Tactic 3D Rage gaming headset. So this is the USB edition. There is also a wireless edition. The wireless edition, is pretty much going to be the same thing as the USB edition, except it's going to be wireless. Otherwise, that should be pretty much it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Anyways, so this thing is compatible with PC and Mac, and as you can see right here, it actually should remind you of some of the older Creative headsets. It looks like they haven't really changed their design in a long time, but this one is using the brand new SPX Pro Studio line of, I guess, algorithms, audio algorithms, or whatever they are calling them. And these algorithms are basically going to change the way audio sounds. So this should have 50 millimeter drivers, because I remember that's what that's what was on the Sigma 3D that I had before. So yep, 50 millimeter drivers, frequency response, 32 ohm impedance, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want more information about that, hit the pause button. Otherwise, we're going to open this up. And I actually did take out my Tactic 3D Sigma from before. So as you can see, these are nearly identical in terms of the design. But we'll take a look at that in a little bit, and we'll open the box and see what we've got inside. So packaging is pretty similar to most other creative products or creative headsets that I've seen. It's been pretty much the same since the Tactic 3D Sigma, so not much of surprising here, but we'll see if Creative has done anything new. Alright, so here's the headset itself. Behind here we get a little pack of goodies. And it seems like they've got a quick start guide here. So this is just the standard quick start guide. Should just be plug the thing into the thing and install the drivers. Cool. We've got a USB cable. This is actually a very interesting USB cable. You can see right here, this one is actually a detachable one, and it is braided. This is very, very heavy duty braiding, and this is actually a pretty big change from the older Tactic 3D Sigma. You can see here the Sigma had like this flat cable. Seems kind of flimsy, especially when you compare it to this. It was not detachable, so now it is detachable. And overall, this looks like a pretty solid, pretty strong cable. And we'll just take that apart here real quick, and we'll see just about how long it is. It doesn't seem like a very, very long cable, but it should be long enough for to reach at least one of the front USB ports. Doesn't look like it's gonna be too long, so there it is right here. So it's a good length. All right, let's ditch that. We've also got a cable here, which I'm not 100% sure what that does yet. But give me a sec, guys. I'm going to figure this out. Alright, guys. So before I even continue, pretty much this thing is going to be a cable that, like an auxiliary input kind of cable. So this actually could plug into some of your smart devices, such as your cell phone. It does look like there are multiple rings on here, so it does have a microphone kind of input. So in case you want to use this headset, have it connected to your phone or anything like that, you can in fact pick up calls, or at least you should be with this headset. But we'll test that in the full review when it does come. Included here is also a warranty guide, safety instructions, not really a warranty guide, well, customer support, all that stuff. So there's that, there's this, we'll move on. Alright, so let's pull the headset out real quick, and this is probably going to take a while, so I'm going to cut the video real quick and we'll get back. Alright guys, so we've got this this headset out of its packaging, and we'll take a quick look at what this thing looks like out of the box. So overall, the look is pretty much gonna be almost identical to the Tactic 3D Sigma right here. I mean, you can see, I mean, this thing nearly looks the same. There are some slight differences in the design, but it's very, very similar. Even the headband right here, I mean, you can see this is the Nice Steel headband here. Same thing, Nice Steel headband. This had kind of a pleathery thing, and this also does have the pleathery thing. In terms of the microphone, you do plug it in down here, as you can see. So there are a couple extra buttons here, so we're going to walk through that real quick. Over here, you've got a microphone mute, so you can just mute the microphone right on the headset itself. Here's the microphone plug, so you can plug it in if you do in fact need the microphone. If you don't, you may remove it. This was actually a thing I wasn't too happy with on the Tactic 3D Sigma. As you can see, I mean, this windscreen kind of comes off and goes on really easily. But the main thing is that it does come off very easily. As you can see right here, I've already lost the windscreen, or the windscreen, or whatever this thing's for, on the Tactic 3D Sigma. So I'm not too big a fan of this thing. I mean, it just comes off right away. The nice thing about this microphone, though, is that they have, if it focuses, they have implemented small hooks. This actually wasn't in the Tactic 3D Sigma. You can see right here. So there are no hooks here. So that means it's a lot easier for it to fall off on this one rather than this one. But still, I mean, this kind of design, not a big fan right here. So otherwise, let's move on. Down here we've got that jack for your smart devices, or I mean, you could probably just connect like a media player or anything like that. I'm sure it'll play music into the headset. We also got that USB port, so this is what you use to connect it to your computer. Otherwise, I'm fairly certain these ear cups light up now. So I know on the Tactic 3D Sigma it didn't do that. Over here you've also got a volume control button, or not a button, but you've got a volume control knob, so up for volume up and down for volume down. Pretty self-explanatory. And that looks like that's it. So definitely interested in trying this out and seeing what kind of improvements, I guess, you know, are on this Tactic 3 Rage over the Tactic 3 Sigma. It doesn't seem like all that much, but it's always nice to have at least some sort of updates on the headset. It was a pretty good headset. I mean, I still have the Tactic 3 Sigma. It still works just fine. Up here we do have a nice leather cushion. So yeah, overall, I mean, same thing. Not terribly exciting, but we'll find out if the changes are, I guess, worth it. I don't know. Anyways, full review coming up, so definitely check that out in the description box below as soon as it's ready. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/custompcreview. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/custompcreview. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's very special. We're gonna have to bust out the unboxing knife and really give it its proper unboxing here. So let's open this up, and ooh, guys, check this out. So this looks like it's the mouse itself. Just pops out right here. Got everything else down here. And we have a load of accessories